Here is my Kohler Wellworth Class 5 dual flush flushing. On the tank, fill valve is original, the handles are original, and the dual flush system is original. And the reason why it was replaced, because it needed a taller one, which is the 2025 Kohler Elmbrook Revolution 360 is now in its place. Let's get it a flush. Let's first do a number 1. That was not the number 1 flush. It just closed way too early, and I think that's the reason why it was replaced, because it needed a taller toilet. So, and then this is why I'm going to use the big flush while I do the performance tests in the next video. Anyways, I'm gonna give it a big flush once the tank is full. Here's the big flush. Let's see how it flushes. It's pretty decent. Do keep in mind there's like something like a little bit of porcelain in the trapway. I'm going to show a picture of that, what it looks like. If it gets caught on something while I do the tests, if it fails because of that, I'm going to try it again to see if it takes it. But again, that's going to be for another video. Here's another flush at this angle. It's a pretty cool toilet to have it in a collection for a dual flush toilet. And it's been a while since I got one of the dual flush toilets. Like, it's been years. Like, I remember I had the one-piece water ridge back in 2022. But right now, I have a Kohler dual flush in my collection, which is pretty interesting. Now to some flush tests, but I'm going to use the big flush for that. Except, I'm going to do something interesting while I do the overfilled tank test. So, here we go. Here's a flush with a dry bowl. Nope. It had a backwards flush and it did nothing. Now let's do an overfilled tank test with the number 1 and the number 2 flush, because this is going to be interesting. The tank is filled all the way to the top. Let's see how it flushes with the half flush. It almost flushes the same for the full flush when it's filled to the waterline, except if not more powerful. Now let's try the full flush for an overfilled tank and see how long it flushes. Alright, here's the flush on an overfilled tank using the full flush. I like how powerful it is, and it seems pretty strong too. Pretty cool. Let's see how it flushes with a plug siphon jet. It is a dual flush toilet. It's not going to siphon. Yep. That was a press and release flush. I'm going to fill up the tank again, and I'm going to hold down the handle to see if it siphons. Pretty cool how it siphoned, but it was a bit weak. Honestly, it's a pretty cool toilet, but I prefer the Kohler Highline Class 5, the single flush one that I have from 2015, that has the strong flush and strong siphon than this. It'll be pretty interesting to do tests on this toilet. So, see you guys in a week. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please like and comment and subscribe. See you guys in the next video. Bye.